enjoyed living here so far. No, I promise, I really have. The train was packed this morning, and then the guy I was standing across from, he was about my height, and he was like this close to me, burped in my face. And you know when you either intentionally or accidentally burp in your cat's face and they sniff it? Well, instead of me completely going off with this guy, which is what I should have done, I did that. I sniffed his burp. I don't know, it was just my initial reaction to the situation. And maybe it's learned behavior from seeing my cat doing it a million times, but I also think I've just learned to say yes and to whatever curveballs the city throws my way. And there have been plenty, let me tell you. I mean, yeah. I think some people think New York is romantic. I think the idea of New York will always be romantic, but inflation is not romantic. You really just gotta get creative these days. At the end of the day, the thing is that you have to remember the magic, or else what's the point, right? Each of the great cities of the world have an established feeling, an aesthetic, a surface-level beauty they want tourists and influencers to buy. So, it becomes the responsibility of the city to uphold that aesthetic. You know what I mean? But there's always something unseen rotting under the surface. Aesthetic versus authenticity. I'm not saying there isn't joy and beauty here, because there is. I mean, there's so much of it. Sometimes you have to work hard to get a taste of it, and other times it'll just surprise you. You know what I mean? But over here, there's a bit of everything. I think romance has to do with the senses. I think it's more of an internal experience. Like that time I was waiting for my friend to join me at Palmetto. And I ended up striking up this conversation with this guy, and we were talking very intensely, like it was a rapid fire connection. And then he asks if he can get my number. And I politely declined. And then he's like a bit taken aback. Like, not in a douchey way, but I just didn't let up. And then he just pauses and he looks at me and he says, "We're just two ships passing in the night." And it was so dark, like I couldn't even fully see what he looked like. Yeah, it was just one of those moments, you know.